I'm here. I was gonna go live on Sunday, but I didn't feel like it. I even, just like a minute ago, I thought of a great joke that I could have done, where I was holding something about communion or whatever. But hey, a big day on Friday with that whole new outfit reveal. We're gonna also be playing Neptunia, if that doesn't hint you as to what the outfit may or may not be inspired by. I'm being very subtle with this, as you can tell. Nothing special planned for today, though. We're just gonna play some Star Rail and play that event with the drinks. That's a rerun of an event that I didn't do when it was originally happening because I was like, oh, I'll just wait until I'm at that point in the story, and then I never went to that point of the story while that event was still running, and then I just didn't do it. I'm still not at that point in the story somehow. But I suppose that's enough talking. I have it all set up. Don't worry, I'm fine. We're mixing drinks and changing lives. Maybe I'll play Valhalla one of these days, like I said I would. I think I might have to get some friends in there to help do voices. But I will also be drinking today. Because I can, and I'm of age, and ew, is there like sediment in this glass? Oh, we should... Is that from the ice, or is that from the glass? Ew. Anyways, I'll put my wings away so I'm not blocking too much of the screen. Oh, that's right. My keybinds don't work because I have Discord open. I thought I tried to fix that, where having Discord open when I'm playing Star Rail destroys the usage of my keybinds, but you know, I guess not. You know, you try to fix these things, but then, you know, Discord. Everyone loves Discord and the things that it does. It's such a useful piece of technology that I wish would work better. I'm sure we all feel that way, in some way, about Discord. But anyways, back to this mysterious sediment in my glass. Is it, like, from the ice, or was it, like, in my glass when I was pouring it? Ew. Is it safe to consume? It's probably safe for human consumption, but is it safe for succubus consumption? Ew. And no, it's not. Like, what is that? I'm gonna try and not let it bother me as I take my first sip. I'm glad that I found amaretto. I'm glad that there is an alcoholic beverage that tastes good. I mean, I'm being so picky with it, really, because I've had absinthe before, and I loved it because I actually love the taste of licorice. But not many other people do, and they still hold that age-old apprehension about it because some French guy saw something or whatever. But when can you ever trust the French about what they see when they drink? Anyways, we're gonna change topic. Anyways, we're gonna do dailies. That's what we're gonna do. Before I say something off color. Which, you know, would never happen, but don't we all live in that fear that sometime we will say one thing that is absolutely inexcusable? More people should live in that fear, in my taste, in my humble opinion. People should be more afraid of saying things to upset people. Oh. Never mind, Star Rail's gonna crash. Look, you can't be showing off my desktop. It's so private. You're gonna see all these things that I get up to, like, fucking Okay. At least I don't think that I'm showing anything on my desktop that's gonna get me in a huge trouble. Anyways, what was I talking about? French people? I mean, technically, I guess I qualify as one because of where I was born and my second language, and... Can we start over stream? This is bad banter. So I'm gonna play Neptunia with my controller, and it's a PlayStation 3 controller, but in quotes. And I've been trying my best to not have the control sticks creaking, because that has been a huge problem with this controller. It's obviously not a real PlayStation 3 controller, just modeled after one. And so, I just need to know if the sound of the controller comes across. I guess it does. I'll hold it under the desk. Yeah, just barely. It activates the... Great, I figured that out. Anyways, what are we doing? Right, doing our dailies. Doing my dailies, at least. Hmm... And then we get to that event. Everything should be fine. Oh, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. Ugh. I think that sediment had an off taste. I don't know what it is. And I'm certainly not pouring out my drink, because, hello, it's already made. What the hell is that? There's not really anything around me that I can use to filter it. I hope the sound level is not too bad.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I hope someone's not trying to poison me.
You won't get away. Stand still.
That would be unfortunate, especially since I got a big event on Friday. And I did the smart thing, and I prepared everything in advance. So we're not trying to render a texture Alice 2 hours before I got a stream, and then it doesn't render in time, and then I'm late for the stream. No, I did everything beforehand. It's all ready. The model works fine. I've checked it. It's all good. It's all good and ready. The game, too. I know what I need to do to have it all properly. In fact, it's already queued up on the game capture. Everything should go off without a hitch. And as soon as I say that, everything's going to go wrong, and I'll be in the hospital by Thursday or whatever. And if that happens, just let Trust me that I've tried.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
What would I even be in the hospital for? Let's not think about that.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stand still. Time to say bye.
Let's drink more of my lemon amaretto with the added sediment that I don't know where it came from. Because this glass was supposedly clean. It was put back on my clean glass shelf.
It too shall fall.
And I know that my amaretto isn't tainted. The lemon juice isn't tainted. Maybe it came from the ice.
You won't get away. Time to
See,
say
that's the...
bye.
See, I've tricked you all. We're not actually playing Star Rail. Star Rail's on in the background. Right now you're listening to me complain about whatever the hell happened to my drink.
Relax.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Well, if this fails, I do have a bottle of red wine that I've been going through for the past
Stand still.
few weeks. I'll have some of that if this is too much for me to handle. There, I'll be matching the model that way.
Time to say bye. Boom. You won't get away. Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You won't get away. Relax. Nap time. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ow.
Won't get away.
Sorry, I hit my elbow on the desk because I was doing something really smart.
Stand still.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You may also be asking why the nun outfit today, and I say that
I weep for
just felt like it. I don't use this outfit as much as I would have liked. Seems like enough for today. Alright, let's get to this event. Old brews and new friends. Early access available. What's the prerequisite mission? Oh, I guess the end of Penacony. Oh well. Yeah, no, this is fine. We're just making drinks. Not any characters that I haven't met before at this point. Unless we're gonna have some of the characters from... I'll try not to worry about it. Shaban! What a rare visitor. You picked the perfect day to drop by. Take a look at this. Signature recipes from Pronane's rebellion days. My buddy from Dreamflux Reef fished them out of a pile of junk. Apparently these concoctions can blend with Memoria, blur consciousness, and create fascinating synergies with Synesthesia Dreamscape, producing unexpected effects on the drinker. I'm completely tied up right now, but you've always seemed interested in mixology. Want to give it a try? Recipes are absolutely part of my trailblazing mission. I am a seasoned drinksmith. As I... If I may be honest, I'm the apprentice of the legendary drink master, the drinksmith master Shush. He was named by Himeko, also an accomplished drinksmith master. Who's that? What a peculiar name. If they're a drinksmith worthy of your respect, you should introduce us sometime. How can the Express's chief drinksmith be unknown in Penacony? Shush should really get out more. Highlight Shush's legendary achievements. Highlight Shush's prestigious position. He's in the party car. It holds one of the 10 highest positions in a cosmic power that can go toe-to-toe with the International Peace Corporation. Sure. Let me guess, this cosmic power that you're talking about probably doesn't even have 10 members to begin with. But back to business. The recipes mention a drink that supposedly makes the drinker agree with absolutely anything. Did Ron May make it? I've been in this trade for years and never once heard such an outlandish signature recipe. Seeing is believing. Let's see some actual results. Why don't you try mixing one according to this recipe? I want to see your skills firsthand. Let me see your true skill. Mini wine glass. Okay. What a recipe. Next step. Abundant ice. Follow request and add a large amount of ice. Wow, 2 cubes. That's so much ice. Let me see your true skill. Approving. Recipe hints. Max. This is not how regular drink recipes go. They just tell you to add 2 ounces of this and half an ounce of that. So I'm... Oh boy, I'm completely out of my element of this. Luckily, I also have water. To craft better drinks, let me explain stats. A drinksmith's trained eye allows you to see the 3 attributes in a beverage. Each has 2 types of inclinations. Adding different ingredients shift these attributes I'm being so weird with my pronunciations today, and I have no idea why. Matching the different extents described in these special mixed recipes, such as a little bit or super. Recipe phrasing is intentionally vague, so please judge the requirements carefully using contextual cues. Sorry, I'm gonna be like this now, because this, let's try adding a serving of practitioner pepper. One requirement for the approval recipe is met. Can you fulfill all I think I need a minute. Can you fulfill all recipe requirements to mix a drink with the approval effect for me? Okay, it goes extremely mellow. Yeah. Great, it's sweet, mellow, and refreshing. But it goes extremely mellow, so we might as well add that. Happy Pride, everyone! Well, that's how I like... That's how I like it. I like it sweet, mellow, and refreshing. Next. Recipe hint, sliced lemon. Great. Strongly agree. After drinking, the person will agree with everything. Every family had fantasized about pouring this down their political rivals' throats. Okay. Please enjoy. An eye-rolling joke is a bonus. Question: why is Shush the Express's chief drinksmith but doesn't serve any alcohol? Answer: well, his customers are the nameless. And what's a drink without a spirit? No names, no spirits. That's right, we on the Astral Express have no spirit. It's probably because March went crazy with the wine cooler on New Year's, and now there's a rule in the party card that they don't serve alcohol before like 10 p.m. and that's March's bedtime. Go to bed, March. You're too crazy when you... What's this supposed to be? Some pre-drink entertainment? Should I pretend that was funny? It's our tradition to tell embarrassing stories about March 7th on New Year's. What year is it? What's the cosmic calendar? It's our tradition. Siobhan drinks without hesitation. Gosh, she's so pretty. The profile is odd, but beyond that, nothing extraordinary. Does it actually do that? Make people agree with absolutely anything? It's just a drink. Timber, ask me something, and let's see if it works. Can you do a collaboration with the Cloggy cartoon series? Can you open a branch in the Express? Can you be added to the character pool? Absolutely. Though, what exactly is a character pool? Is it something like the Dream Pools? She actually agreed! That's right, she's coming 4.0. I'm taking this as gospel, so you better not disappoint me, Hoyoverse. Wonderful, the drink actually works. I knew I could count on you. From now on, you're a guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Holstery. All our ingredients and equipment belong to you. Mix up your own unique recipes and create lasting memories with unexpected guests. May these signature recipes be the beginning of many remarkable adventures for you. Guest Drinksmith now open for business. Drinks are in the house today. I mean, we're in a dream, so it's not like people are paying. While serving customers, recreate 5 of Shaban's special drink recipes. The special guest drinksmith, the Dream Jolt Holstery is now... I feel like I've got cotton in my mouth. Guest group 1. All set up and ready to open. Hey, it's Herda and Herda. Such a heavy hitter for the first guest. Why act so shocked? I told you I'm everywhere. Madame Herda toys with the cosmos like a child with playthings. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Ahem. The segment algorithm in the replica personality module seems a bit overfitted. Don't mind it. Long-standing bug. Then again, compared to a genius trolling the universe, seeing a Celeron mixing drinks behind the lounge might just be the greater marvel. Let me guess, working on something new again? This one might be just right for you. In the recipe titled Personality, the words growth and reversal appear faintly. Here's some trivia about, wine, since you have finished your drink. Maybe I'll play Catherine one of these days. This blend seems to affect the drinker's personality. Could be useful for your puppet. Can Herda's puppet even drink? Oh, being surrounded day and night by a chorus of echo chamber gets dull fast. I've tweaked the replica personality module myself, but the results were lackluster. After all, how can a tiny puppet think like a genius? If puppets had their own opinions, at least they could try to come up with some more original compliments. Might as well give it a try. I'll consider it patronizing your business. It's an honor to serve Madame Herta. But likewise, you know me. Large or extra large? Supersized vintage glass. If only my puppet were more opinionated. More ice. The two effects of each drink are independent. Feel free to mix them according to your preference. You can try mixing known effects or challenge yourself with hidden effects that have a completely different taste and properties. The two effects are independent of each other, so feel free to mix them however you like. Okay. Unshakable confidence. So we add the soothing soda. Dash of collaboration. Only a dash. Guess we can add more. This is too big a glass for this beverage. Let's add some Blossom Dew. Or that. Well, restart. It's too big of a glass. Let's just go large. Soon open shit. Yeah, it's bitter, confident, and collaborative. That seems fine. Hold on, we'll just... Glass is full, cannot add more. Well, they'll... There, we'll make it look pretty. Choose decoration. What's a good... How about a mint leaf? Personality development growth. An eye rolling joke is a bonus. We'll try the other one later. Question, why are the Herta puppets able to debut as a pop group so easily? Oh, we're gonna do all of these. Answer, because they were born to be idols. Get it? Both statue and celebrity. Unbearably clever. Ellipses. Can I drink now? According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence as they subconsciously aspire to be. Their true essence? It really does sound like magic. This is the lady in a witch hat. But the person the puppet most wants to become? Who else could it be but me, Herta? We might just end up with two of me staring awkwardly at each other. Well, one of you is already staring awkwardly at the other one, so... At Herta's prompting, the puppet took a sip of the drink. See, I told you. Hey, it's Screwlum. The light texture causing a slight fluctuation in my emotional index. Allow me to raise my glass in honor of your skill. Huh? Even the appearance has changed. Is that supposed to happen? Why don't you want to become me? Logic. Mr. Skrulin possesses mastery over knowledge. I wish to become like him, a sovereign of knowledge. Didn't expect that. Ambitious, aren't you? But really, is there truly no one else you wish to become? At Herta's urging, the puppet took another sip of the drink. Hey, it's Ron May. Why this choice this time? Because Madame Ron May is someone who has earned recognition from Madame Herta. That reason, I suppose it holds up. But really, is there no one else you want to become? At Herta's urging, the puppet took a third sip of the drink. Hey, it's me. The first time I saw him jumping freely and flipping through documents without care on the space station surveillance footage, something strange surged through my circuit board. Oh my. Has the Herta puppet got the hots for us? It's a kind of freedom I had never known. I want to dash across the universe just like the Astral Express. What, a few sips, you're already this far gone? I don't want to run simulated universe tests anymore. I want to roam the real universe. Hey. While Herta's busy fixing her puppet, might as well name the drink. Sudden self-awareness, her puppet took off the mask. You can't live behind a mask forever. Sooner or later, it cracks. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Puppet took off the mask. That's because the data is true and transparent. No one falsified anything out of personal preferences. Madame Herta is as transparent as the sky. Madame Herta's morals are impeccable. Welcome to the next... Okay, we'll talk to Herta. The puppet just sent me the latest sensory beacon data. Seems the flavor was decent. This recipe might have more potential to explore. Ready for another glass? I prefer being the all-seeing observer over being a test subject. Go ahead, you can let the puppet try again. It's an honor to serve Madame Herta. Let's try the other one. We'll do large. More ice. Flavor goes extremely bitter. An extremely rebellious personality. No, then it's collaborative. Okay. Let's think about this rationally. As expected, you've... It's just... These ratios feel off. Bitter and rebellious. As expected, you've concocted a different effect. Time to let Herta try this special effect-infused drink. You can make the question mark. How about a slice of lemon? Personality inversion. Inversion. After drinking, their personality will completely invert. A Papeshi once drank it and donated all their wealth. Oh boy. Please enjoy. Thank you, I'll collect the sensory beacon's feedback data. The Herta puppet took a sip of the drink. and trembled a little during the mixing. Now this drink causes a complete personality reversal. Hopefully it won't cause anything serious. Judging by appearance alone, nothing noteworthy has changed. Was it a misstep, or is the recipe itself flawed? You forgot to set up a control group. For something this basic, a little observation is enough. Who needs a control group? 3 exclamation points. Madame Herta's beauty is a miracle of the universe. See? Still grounded in facts. Beneath her youthful and radiant exterior lies a weathered heart. There may be no greater miracle in the universe. Huh? What did you just say? She's always claiming she wants to collect black holes, but the real black hole is the funding budget. Sooner or later, it's going to swallow the entire space station. Every time you open your mouth, it's just impossible missions. No wonder the space station's employee turnover rate keeps hitting new records after each... keeps hitting records year after year. The Astral Express is recruiting. Interesting, but every phenomenon has a cause. This one feels a bit too obvious. Erda summoned the 4th mirror. With a flick of her fingertip across the surface, she ran a quick inspection. Just as I expected. The mixed drink intensified the thick memoria in the ingredients, which reversed the sycophant algorithm of the regular... Too many made-up words. Well, at least it's no longer just parroting. There's a world of difference between having opinions and spouting nonsense, right? In any case, the puppet is clearly talking nonsense. The 4th mirror is always objective. Let's ask it and see. Mirror, mirror floating there, who holds beauty and wisdom beyond compare? Connecting to the Patagonia network. Based on the most likely answer at this location, the answer is, of course, Miss Robin. Who even is that? As expected, recipes of the same name can be mixed into different effects. These special mix recipes aren't to be underestimated. While Herta's busy teaching the 4th mirror a thing or two about being objective, might as well name the drink. Break the norms or haters or fans in denial. Well. Let's just break the norm. A decent little spice in an otherwise boring life. But still, it won't make much of a splash. Alright. That's it, just jot down the drink names and effects. We did it. In that case, why not have this puppet stationed on the Astral Express? What are you here for? Digging up information on us? This puppet provided updated sensory feedback. Everything checks out, but the rationality index is slightly unstable. That's all for today's experiment. You did fairly well. Consider that a compliment for you. Let's stop testing this recipe here. Limited time rewards? I'll get those later. Next guest. Guest group 2. All set up and ready to open. Let's mix drinks and change lives. Oh. Even Dr. Ratio visits lounges, huh? Am I not welcome? I happened to walk into your lounge, and as you happen to here, and you happen to be here mixing drinks. Well, probability doesn't mean 0. Before you start ceaselessly asking questions, before you, I needed a beverage that is water. Before you ceaselessly start asking questions. Let me explain. I received an invitation from a scholar, asking for my guidance. I can't stand fools, but this one is persistent and eager to learn, and flooded my inbox with ridiculous questions. Is the power of the High Elder's Horn just Just angular momentum. Heliobio green. Can they perform photosynthesis? Was it the hammer or the chest that smashed boulder slabs? Somehow this feels a bit too familiar. I don't expect one conversation to work miracles, but if it stops them from flooding my inbox, I'll gladly take it. That's that. Don't just stand there. Mix me a drink. Did your training teach you to stand idle while the countertop in front of a guest stands empty? Dr. Ratio is as strict as ever. Wouldn't students end up in tears from that tone? Well, liquid will be flowing one way or another. I recall there's a drink recipe named Emotional Intelligence. Maybe it could help with his teaching style. I choose you. I hope the training goes smoothly. Select cup. What cup? How about a mini vintage glass? With ice. Loving. Put yourself in their shoes. Be gentle. Watch your language. Keep it subtle. Oops. Alright, let's take some odd concoction. Some leopard goat milk. 2 of that. You can make loving. This, I guess it would be like a... Probably like a White Russian. Let's give it the Intellitron ornament. Oh, that's classy. After drinking, the person will compassionately inspire others like a cup of tears about to overflow. Excuse me, are you the teacher known as a thinking reed? That's me, you're the one with the white bird profile, right? It really is you. Forgive my being late. Why isn't the clock working here? I thought there was still time. Isn't that Sushang? Hold back the urge to greet her. It's Sushang. We'll say hi. Better not interrupt her in a rare moment of learning. Sushang gives you a thankful glance. We meet again. Everyone's still wandering about, so I slipped away with an excuse. Don't tell Hua Hua and Little Glare, or they totally make fun of me. Her blinking eyes seem to be speaking to you, but isn't this a bit too much to take in all at once? Before we get started, let's have a drink to clear the throat. Question. Wow, Kayla, all your jokes suck. Why was the D-Ting arrested for perjury? Why is that? Because he was caught lying in court. Get it? Because lying and lying sound similar. Clever, huh? I think he liked the joke. I think he liked the joke. Dr. Ratio takes a sip of the drink. According to the recipe, this drink helps the drinker encourage others with warmth and compassion. Made for your first class, clearly. You have no concept of time. That really is a talent. I suppose you can also lose yourself completely in study, forgetting to sleep or eat. Looks like the drink is working. Well, that may be, but to be honest, I'm hopeless at studying. Giving up on yourself so quickly, that really is excellency and self-awareness. Facing your flaws instead of running from them is truly admirable. Such warm encouragement. The abdicaries at the Lyceum were never like that. They just hit my palm with a ruler. After a while, they are really good at it. The best learning comes with when both teacher and student grow together. Most teachers enjoy working with students who start at the bottom, since there's plenty of room to improve. Yeah, I'm sure. And you have a great deal of room to improve. What kind of epic denseness is this? I really want to do better, but every time class starts I get sleepy. I sleep better in lectures than in bed. Well, look at it this way. At least you enjoyed a lovely nap, unlike the students who stayed awake and still understood nothing. On that note, there's another possibility. Recurrent hypersomnia may result from genetic abnormalities in specific base pairs. These can impair immune expression and hinder hypothalamic oxygen secretion, causing sudden sleep episodes. Such pathological sleepiness is something you can will your way through, but no need to worry. The incidence rate is below 0.02%, and clinical diagnosis requires symptoms to persist for more than 3 months. It's far more likely that you're just low on energy. Are you listening? She's fast asleep. Oh, Sushang's napping. Might as well name this. Might as well name the drink. Whatever you say. Don't add any ingredients unless they're necessary. Add less water next time. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the names and effects. Whatever you say. Can you please talk about what you think about this drink, Professor Doctor? Professor Doctor Mr. Ratio. I suddenly feel that a certain student who I recommended to leave school wasn't all that stubborn. A distinctive flavor. Beneath the sourness lies a subtle trace of bitterness. If I'm right, this isn't a typical recipe, is it? This recipe might have more potential to explore. If you think words like that can get under my skin, you're completely mistaken. Composure is essential for any true seeker of knowledge. Give me another. Even if you don't explain it, I can still taste what makes it different. What is it? I want a sip too. This isn't for kids. Quite the penny pincher, aren't you? We're doing a mini glass with a lot of ice. Harsh, paranoid, and obsessed with perfection. Tastes extremely thick. Say what's on your mind. No filter. Okay. Just no. Drink this jam. There we go. It's harsh, blunt, and thick. And it has an Intellicon ornament. You can take that home with you. After drinking, the person will generously share all their knowledge. This drink is mainly targeted at teachers suffering from burnout. Before we get started, let's have a drink to clear the throat. Generosity bestowed. Might as well give it a try. Let's see if this drink brings out any progress in you. According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. Since you're so eager to learn, I have a few courses here. Master even one of them and I'll serve you for a lifetime. I've attended lectures by many famous teachers, but as soon as I hear their opening remarks, my eyelids start getting drooping. That's not... That's not English. Don't worry, I'll make you... I need a mental reset here. Don't worry, I'll make sure you learn it all. The first lesson, reading. I'll teach you the memory palace technique, the forgetting curve, rare characters, and the effective speed reading. How does that sound? Nope, not learning. That stuff is ancient. Everyone's listening to the storyteller's audiobooks at the sleepless earls nowadays. I want to learn something more interesting. Academic standards these days are really going downhill. The second lesson, common knowledge. I'll teach you how the stars move, historical tales, life tips, and the laws of physics. Deal? Nope, not learning. When I did the chess smashing boulder trick, little Gwei taught me a bunch of physics stuff like forces just match up. She needs to relearn it too. This is unacceptable. The third lesson is titled Logic. I'll teach you deductive reasoning, probability, critical thinking, and metaphysics. What do you think? Nope, not learning. We'll never use probability in daily life anyway. That's not quite true. Some games may look like luck on the surface, but behind them are intricate mathematical calculations, like how you will get one free 4-star with every 10 pulls. The Celestial Jade, you know, works exactly like that. But now that makes sense, but Qingxue always wins at cards, and she's never studied probability. Has she? She's still not learning. There's nothing you want to learn. Then let me teach you how to catch a lightsaber, barehanded, make a tusker jump through fire rings, and smash a star skiff on your chest. How about it? Huh, now that actually sounds fun. Just don't say I was the one who taught you, if anything goes wrong later. While Dr. Ratio enlightens Sushang, might as well name the drink. Metaphysical bath soak, or 1 extra point wipes out 1,000 competitors. Who needs to study? I can wipe out 1,000 without breaking a sweat. I didn't mean literally wipe out people, I was just saying that you should really learn some physics. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Do you know a thing or two, Professor? Celestial Jade, Professor. A little bit. My conclusion is that anyone who wagers their fate on a card table has probably never studied probability. Probably. It's a great honor to receive your teachings, Master. I feel truly enlightened. Rest assured, I won't slack off. I'll continue learning, asking questions, and striving for a scholarly path. Forget about it. This path is far too rough for you. Let's stop whatever's going on. We'll get these. Wow, special drink mix recipe, and wow, that's not a lot left. Oh, cool. Everything's here. Adding sour dream gummies will produce excess foam. Harmful to dental health if consumed with rusty gears. You know what? Sure. Next customer, please. All set up and ready to open. I wonder who will walk through that door today. Topaz and Numby. Please, I just need a few more days. As far as I know, the Strategic Investment Department hasn't invested in this establishment, let alone issued loans. Still, with you mixing drinks, I'm thinking we might need to reconsider the investment opportunities here. Ooh, have your drink mixed by a Panaconi shareholder. Now that's marketing gold. Numby, don't you smell a business opportunity? You care for a monthly subscription? Interested in becoming an investor? Invested in becoming an interester? Sure, why not? What's the projected return and risk profile? Just email me a proper assessment report. But anyway, I've been absolutely run off my feet lately. Transferring Penacony's ownership seems simple on paper, but the reality is far more complex. Years of questionable bookkeeping and all the subtle family power plays are mentally exhausting. Yeah, I'm sure Numby's having their fair share of issues with the bookkeeping as well. See that? Numby's gotten skinnier from all the work. Let me fix you something to perk you up. See a recipe here labeled relaxation. Don't we all need it? This drink will help you unwind. Just what you need to shake off all that work stress. Sounds good. Here's a quick investment tip. Actually trying something yourself beats reading 1,000 feasibility reports. Coming right up, my angel investor. Relax my mind and body after work. Let's go with this mini wine glass. With less ice. Or more ice. Sweetness brings happiness. Embrace a relaxed mindset. So we need this to be sweet and relaxed. Probably mellow as well. I think we'll need a larger glass. Large glass. More ice. Okay. There. You can make surprised. It's sweet, it's got relaxation, it's mellow. What more can you ask for? This seems perfect. Next. Everyone likes Clocky. Here's to celebrate to your... I guess there's no Soul Glad in it, but... Is there? Whatever. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of surprise. Many customers claim to see AHA waving at them after drinking it. Truly elated. Eye-rolling joke. Why is Topaz banned from magic shows on the Astral Express? Because Pom-Pom would jump up yelling, "She's a plant! Topaz! More like Total Pat..." Okay, you're being rude here. Don't call her a total patsy. Very mature. I'd appreciate being introduced by my full name in the future to prevent such wordplay. Alright, Topaz of the 7-10 Stone Hearts. The 7-10 Stone Hearts because I bowl them over every time. According to this recipe, the drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. What's happening? Am I dreaming? Did Numby take a sip? I smell something valuable in there. I'll take it. Open it. A friend. Need technique. You clearly don't get Trotter's appeal. IBC's pet-friendly workplace even has a designated Trotter section. When overtime leaves you drained, just cuddle one. You'll feel instantly energized. Quick, check what's in the second chest. Open it. Tweet! Topaz and Lady, your excellent work at Panicotti, the Strategic Investment Department has approved you to increase your performance bonus in the following rank adjustment. From P44 promoted to P44.1. Thank you. Recognition from the IPC is its own reward. Is there something even more delightful in that last chest? Crack it open. Put your hands up, motherfuckers. Special delivery. Just tell me where that shirt bag Osvaldo's hiding, or you'll be sorry when you're staring down the barrel of my gun. How did this fugitive sneak in here? Numby, put him back where he came from. Right now. Numby performed a spectacular body slam, effortlessly neutralizing the unwelcome intruder. Are you happy? The first half's fine. Just puts the other chest on top of it so we can't get out. But the rest is too tasteless. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the names and effects. The effects of the drink mixer are surprisingly pretty. They're pretty surprising. In a good way. No? Care to explain how becoming a wanted criminal is good? Well, because it's Boot Hill. Everyone loves Boot Hill. What's the other drink like? The drink's rush is finally wearing off. More like a calculated terror rather than relaxation. And now that reality seems blissfully calm. Is this some kind of unconventional relaxation method? This recipe might have more potential to explore. Ready for another glass? Alright then. Nothing worse is about to happen, right? Alright, we'll select a large glass with more ice. Super intense flavor. Gets people extremely anxious in 3 color layers. Super intense. We need 3 colors. There we go. There's 4. Too much. Alright. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. There we go. Hold on, we can make this look prettier. Burp. 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 There we go. It looks so pretty. Here, take a Robin, because it looks so pretty. Moment of shock. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of fright. Its intensely spicy flavor also delivers a powerful kick. Please enjoy your drink. Thanks for your effort. Next time you visit Pure Point, I'll buy your coffee. I'll buy you coffee. Do you make coffee? I'll buy your coffee as well. Topaz takes measured sips, throwing occasional glances at the clock on the wall. I accidentally added too much. Now it seems to make the drinker experience a moment of terror. Why could we see it? what you imagine becomes reality. If you fall asleep in the dream, you fall asleep for real. Can't escape work even in dreams, it seems. Fine. What is it now? Aroo, I am your faithful pet butler with urgent news. Aroo. Aroo. No. Has something happened to the little ones? Renaconi has just imposed a 200% tariff on pet supplies, and the Mr. Herring's shoe toys have been unavailable for a week. As any economist will tell you, tariffs are a bad thing. The herring toy wasn't good for them anyway. They're better off without it. What's your news, TV? Bzz. I'm your scheduled secretary with urgent message for incoming. Bzz. Something wrong at the office? The groundbreaking game post-apocalyptic delivery service launched today, and half the team called in sick. Operations have been completely ground to a halt, and we're about to lose deals worth hundreds of millions. Maybe the building material logistics department would suit them better. I've already downloaded it too, just waiting for work to end. Psst. Tell everyone that any staff who shows up at their workstation within the next 20 minutes will receive double pay for today and an extra day of annual leave. Big Clock, what's your deal with this time? Love this clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm that forgotten work task still sitting in your schedule, ready to explode without warning. Deadline alert. Submit your self-reports review before it's too late. Shoot, I totally forgot about that. How much time have I got? 5. 5 what? 5 days? 5 hours? 5 what? 4. 3. Code Red, your trotter hijacked the robot vacuum and escaped home. Oh no, oh no, post-apocalyptic delivery services announced they're releasing a multiplayer DLC pack. Ew. Who? 1. This is not the kind of moment of delight I had in mind. Topaz fumbles to open her work terminal, and suddenly the lounge is swimming in blue holographic windows. Sorry, Topaz. Just hang in there. In the meantime, let's give this drink a name. Chosen wage slave. I work, therefore I am. Great name. Feels like life itself. Better not think too deeply about this. Just record the name and the effects first. Here's a drink if you want to freak the fuck out. After all that fuss, the whole world feels a bit more pleasant to look at. Honestly, I'm more intrigued by your recipe than the drinks themselves. I'll get back to it once I've sorted out a few current nuisances. Well then, time to bicker with those mouthpieces the family sent over. You said it, Numby. Nubby says, thanks for the hospitality. See you around. We did it. Next guest. All set up and ready to open. I wonder who'll walk through the door today. You peek down the hallway, curious to catch a glimpse. But it's empty and reveals no secret. Guess that means it's chill time. Sponkle. Hey, what are you looking at? Sneaking around the bar, shifty eyes and all. Why did you sneak a bite of this time, gray hair? I was doing neck stretches. I was pretending to admire the view. Word on the street is that some weird upstart has been peddling funky drinks on my turf. Sparkle, are you a drug dealer? You think I'd let something that strange slide without coming to check it out? Well, since you're already here, why not have a drink? Smart move. That's exactly why I came. Your eyes met Sparkle's, and suddenly you got the sinking feeling that something bad is about to happen. Fuck. Before you can react, you're booted out from behind the bar. Sparkle's already flipping through the special mix recipes on the other side. Oh, that's quite interesting. So you've been keeping all the fun to yourself. It's not how you... That's not how you treat a friend? With a question mark. That's not how you treat a friend. That's not how you write a sentence. Guess I'll mix one too. Let's see what this Dreamland drink is all about. Are you ready, little Gray? What should we add? Large or extra super sized? Ice. Keep an indifferent mind, embrace tranquility. Delirious and completely unconscious. 3 color layers. So we gotta be indifferent here. Delirious and completely unconscious. So confused? 3 color layers, okay. Okay, so confused. What's this? Toss it in. Okay, so it's gotta be a -2. It's stellar champagne. There we go. You could make slumber. There we go, Pepeshi Fluffball. It's real. Don't ask where Sparkle got it from. Wondering about this effect? You'll know once you drink it. Thanks for waiting, dear guest. Here comes a handcrafted masterpiece by your master mixologist, Sparkle. Sip it slow. At this point, a lame joke is expected. A morning actor and a masked fool walk into a bar. After a few drinks, the actor starts sobbing. I have no parents, no friends, no possessions, just this darn mask. No, friend, you're mistaken. The fool pats his shoulder and says, now you don't even have your mask. Now the morning actor's got nothing left. What a monumental loss. Get it? Nobody asked you for this joke. Fucking wow, Sparkle. What a bitch. But we love her. Hold up, what save file did I just load into? The bar's lost its drinksmith, just like the seat of divine foresight without a general. That's a major issue. You better get back there. Stat. Hopefully Sparkle won't cause any sparky trouble. Oh. Youth sure is something else. Even squeezing in a side gig before heading out? Out of pocket money, are we? Want me to ask Pom Pom for an advance? I mix drinks purely for the thrill of it. Worldly possessions mean nothing to me. My one true calling is mixology. Himeko, Mr. Yang, care for a taste. Don't drink that. Gasping for breath, you quickly fill them in on what just happened. You say that I am Sparkle in disguise, Please, for all I know, you're just a Xenohydro in cosplay. Gotta admit, those shape-shifting tricks are impressive. Can't judge by looks alone. How about a challenge? Let's see who pulls off a better impression of Timber. Gladly. Loser gets vaporized. Nice and simple. Brutal move, Sparkle. Round 1. Here's your question. You're walking down the street and come across a trash can. What would the real Timber do? Isn't it obvious? Gotta dig in and see what's inside. I'd stick myself into it. The walls of a trash can are cool to the touch. Feels kinda nice, actually. Sounds like something Timber would say. 1 point to each of you. You set the bar very low, Mr. Yang. Round 2. Since we're in a bar, let's talk drinks. What's Timber's go-to beverage? Immortal's Delight. I'm no immortal, but that tea brings me joy. March 7th always drags me into splitting orders with her. Just another detail proving I'm the real deal. Do we even have to ask? Of course it's Himeko's coffee. I mean, I'd drink it. Correct answer. You get 1 point. I like it too. Too late, you're just saying that to win. Now for round 3. It's a tight match. Time to show off your skills. Let's see what Timber can really do. Finally, time for some real action. You reach into your bag, but the spot where your bat should be is unoccupied. Looking for this? Rules are made to be broken. Well, taking everything into account, it's pretty clear who the real Timber is. Thank you, judges. Thank you to our wonderful audience and everyone who believed in me. A special thanks to Dream Troll Hostery, this fine establishment, and the Astral Express. The game's over. No need to keep pretending, Sparkle. Wait, am I actually Sparkle? If I were Sparkle, that wouldn't be so bad. Thanks, everyone, and thanks to my worthy rival, my greatest inspiration. Now, allow me to announce the winner of the Timber Impersonator Contest. This one. Mr. Yang, are you blind? I'm right here. I'm afraid not, Miss Sparkle. I chose correctly. The real Timber would never say something like, I like Himeko's coffee. Much as I hate to admit it, don't be too discouraged. Second place deserves a reward, too. The reward is a cup of coffee. A fresh cup of your favorite handcrafted coffee. Well, the game has been hyping it up so much. It's also been doing whatever the opposite of hyping it up is. But the point is I want to try it. Sorry, I must decline. Mr. Yang and Himeko each ordered a drink. After a good laugh and some cheerful banter, they bid farewell. Pretty fun, huh? So, gray hair, wasn't that drink just wildly unexpected? So the drink part was literal? Don't underestimate it. Who knows? Maybe it'll whisk you straight to another place like some kind of teleporting drink. Anyway, don't sweat the details and help me name it. Something catchy and out of this world. Sleep rail. This place is starting to feel like a shady bar. If we keep testing recipes, the Bloodhounds will be knocking on our door. I keep housing a criminal here. Congratulations, Timber, on being the best at imitating Timber. Don't act too cocky. Miss Sparkle just didn't go all out. But how'd you know about Himeko's coffee and not know about its reputation? Sparkle. Sparkle. How did you know? How did you know about the beverage, but not its reputation, Sparkle? Okay. Whoa, dear customer, lucky you. You're Sparkle's first customer of the day. Congrats. That means you want a bonus round, one more cup, ready to redeem. For your drinks, count me in. Thanks for the support. I'll throw in a little something extra special. You're gonna want to slip this under your tongue. Large or extra large? Super sized. What's the difference? Just looks. Okay. More ice. Small figure, huge ambition. I'm the opposite. Huge figure, small ambition. That's what I usually... Anyways. A bit foggy, slightly confused. 3 color layers. This one's gonna hit hard, gray hair. Okay. Hold on, I know what we do. There we go. It's gonna hit hard. Fuck. Let's restart. Let's get a large. There we go. Love ball. Colorful dreams. Sweet dreams. Guess what dream Miss Sparkle has prepared for you this time? Good day, dear customer. Please wait in line and have your pickup code ready. I'm literally the only customer here. And I never got a pickup code. Of course you didn't. I never sent one. This one's on the house. Enjoy. If it tastes off, I'll gladly make another one for free. Sparkle, you'd be a pretty fun mixologist if you took this job seriously. We're not up against some petty thug this time. This is the Lord Ravager. You could crush the stars in the blink of an eye. The Lord Ravager has arrived on the front line. General Timber of the Xianzhou Star Rail. The command is yours. Please read the mobilization across the Xianzhou ships. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good replacement for Alejandro Sab. Wait, I'm a general? For real? Go reinforce the Shacklin prison. Add a few extra doors while you're at it. And don't forget to put on a few more locks. Thank you for the reminder, General. I'll make sure the Ten Lords Commission gets the message loud and clear. With you stepping up, General Timber, even this old man can't sit idle. For the sake of this campaign to destroy a Lord Ravager, the Xianzhou Zhu Ming has already secured ore and coal shipments from our allies and seized half our merchant ships to boost logistics. Knives, spears, swords, helmets, armor, and medicinal pellets are all prepped and ready. Supply lines are locked in. We'll send that overlord running with his tail between its legs. Thanks to Master Wyan securing the rear, morale's through the roof. Our troops are fired up and ready to go. The Yaoxing Central Knights are locked and loaded. Just say the word, General Timber, and they'll charge headfirst into the fray. With comrades like you at my side, victory's already halfway ours. The General speaks wisely. Furthermore, our scouts have gathered quite a bit of intelligence. General Sparkle, would you kindly elaborate on the details? So you're just casting yourself now? What? You're allowed to be a general and I'm not? According to our resources, this Lord Ravager isn't your everyday monster. Rumor has it that has 4 legs, fangs, and a snow-white hide. It only appears in times of great chaos, bringing disaster wherever it goes. I even found its birthday, zodiac sign, blood type, and food allergies. Which one do you want, General? Any chance we can get some, useful intel? Come now, General. Victory lies in the details. Sometimes it's those little rumors that hold the key to winning the war. Fair enough. With all of you holding the line, and the whole Ciendro standing united, we'll bring down that Lord Ravager. Far and near, we shall strike them down. Urgent report. The enemy's main force has been obliterated, but the Overlord's not done yet. It's leading a desperate charge straight towards us. Let it come. My bat's got a few words for it. Who are these? Lord Ravager Peppy! Behold, the mighty Overlord Peppy has arrived. Woof. Everyone here straight to the seclusion zone. Grab him up and start scrubbing. No exceptions. Peppy can talk. He can fly now? Woof woof. No thanks. Bet you didn't see that coming. This isn't Paniconi. Here, anyone's dreams can come true, woof. You wake up, slumped over the table. Turns out you dozed off. Rise and shine, gray hair. And like they say, think about something all day and you'll dream about it all night. So this is what's been on your mind. Ah. Hold on. How did we fall asleep? Are you serving as dream roofies, Sparkle? Don't worry, General Sparkle didn't hear a thing. So, what do you think of my latest masterpiece? Come on, give it a name worthy of its greatness. Life experience card, Galactic Dream Duet. This lineup is insane. Are you sure we can watch this without using any credits? This episode is pretty good. Give the director a raise. Alright, here's your precious custom recipe back. Recipe? Precious custom recipe back. I wrote down all the combos we tried. You're welcome. Just remember, this tavern belongs to the fools. If anything fun's going on, I better be the first to know. You flip through the recipe. Surprisingly detailed. Maybe taking things seriously at random moments is her way of fooling people too. That's all I have for recipe testing. Time to recreate the final special mix recipe. Next guest. I'll help the next customer, please. The last recipe is so faded it's almost blank. Can it really be restored? No point in worrying about it. Let's open for business. I wonder who'll walk through that door today. The lounge is quiet. The expected guests never show up. Right? Every party comes to an end. Maybe we won't get that part 2 after all. Life rises and falls. You can't expect every moment to feel like a celebration. Let's wait a little while longer. No one knows how much time has passed. You're starting to feel a yawn coming on. Has the lounge already gone out of style? No. It's the children who are wrong. Fashion trends shift with brutal speed, and you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for every drinksmith in Paniconi. Let's wait a little while longer. No one knows how much time has passed. Sleepiness creeps in. Do not collapse on duty. Even though you're yawning nonstop, you're a professional drinksmith. You'll stay at your post until the very last second. The last second. This is your final moment of clarity. Too bad. There may not be anyone around to wake you up. Sleep overtakes you. Who knows how long has passed since... Time to get up. Oh. Is this a dream? A dream? Maybe. Only you can decide. Shh. There's no need to tell me, and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about. I'm worried about Paniconi. See? Paniconi is still perfectly fine, I assure you. The only thing you're worried about won't happen. Before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who won't return. Mix me a special drink, and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide. I think I need a moment. I need to finish my drink. I think I need to use more ice next time. Keeps it cooler longer. God, she's so fucking hot. It's up to you to decide what you want to mix. Let's go with a large wine glass. With a lot of ice. Keeps it cold for longer. Oh my god, we have all the ingredients. Let's go with a soothing soda. With this odd concoction. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Up with stellar champagne. Yeah. There we go. It's a little bitter, but damn, it's refreshing. It's got a bit of it. It technically has all those flavors. Yeah, let's do this. Hmm. Lemon slice. Yeah, there we go. A drink that belongs to you only. Light pours into the glass, swirling with colors found nowhere else. Please enjoy. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. The Stellaron Hunter's hideout was burned to ashes by an IPC strike, so why was Silverwolf's computer the only thing left intact? Because she had a firewall. Amusing. I'll relay this to her. The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied. Unexpected flavor, like the aurora. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience, and a perfect way to end the journey. I've traveled to many places and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them? Of course, or go ahead. Yeah, the game knows what we want. Yeah. After a mission, I once pressed a button in the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink. Are we there? The script said so, so we did it. Funny thing, I've stopped thinking about why. When destiny stretches the space between the cause and effect to something absurd, why loses all meaning. Why press a random button? Normally it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the norm. It added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blady took care of the bartender, and I handled the drinks. How did it taste? It was a sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time. I brought water, so I will drink it. Another time, I passed through the polar region of planet, where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I chipped off a chunk of ice from rising the deep sea and dropped it into the glass. I chipped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep sea and dropped it into a glass. Wouldn't there be? That was my thought. Why would the gravity recede? Its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam. Wouldn't there be ancient bacteria? Silverwolf asked the same thing. Did it taste better? I just remember it was cold. It went well with the drink. Then there's the planet we used to frequent. Long coastlines and ever-shifting axial tilt that lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. It was a bitter mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall. I might have an orange soda after this, because I bought some. Oh, even Stellaron Hunter's gonna run out of money. Some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how we ended up running out of funds. We, the Stellaron Hunters of the time. What else could it be? The flavor of the salty sea breeze, sunlight, and oranges. Before you know it, the blank space between the script segments almost come to an end. Though time always feels fleeting, the more places you wander, the more memories you gather. I'll remember this one too, Timber. Listen. You've never seen me, but the ripples in this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for the both of us. Thanks for the drink, Timber. You stir awake, sprawled across the bar counter. A few scattered guests drift in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. Oh, this again. The glass, spoon, and shaker are all in place. Just as there's no proof Kafka ever came. There's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes, as the one who understands it better than anyone else in the universe. Only you are fit to leave this mark. Then let's name this drink Trailblazers Special Remake. Traces of Stars Converging. Oh, it's a remake. Let's call it such. Huh? Who left this note behind? Shh. Thanks for your hospitality. Whoa. Let's report to Siobhan. Almost done my own drink. I made it last almost 2 hours. Drinksmithing can wait a bit. Where is she? Shush. Welcome back, dear Trailblazer. You've worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor? Feels just like home, shush. Back then, weekends were only 2 days long, not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better now. Because there's an extra Sunday aboard the Astral Express. No, I should note that's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend the weekend, although he certainly tried. Miss Siobhan said she must care for a departed friend's child. So she entrusted the lounge to me for now, and I, dear Trailblazer, am merely a wandering drinksmith. Looking after a friend's child. Before leaving, Miss Siobhan was muttering to herself. I faintly heard her say, "Sleepy is at the Scorched Sand Hall. I need to bring it home." Seems like it was something truly urgent. Oh, right, dear Trailblazer. I heard from Miss Siobhan that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one? To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. I mean, that's way to tell everyone about how I spend my Saturday nights. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. See you at the other bar. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Why does Siobhan only allow pictures of her face to be printed on the finest liquor glasses? Because her mugshot isn't a cheap shot. Just tries to keep a guest's composure, but you clearly see admiration spilling from its electronic eye. Oh, it's crying for us, in a good way. This flavor, it's surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper is identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. but more likely it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Express at the time. That is, myself. No wonder it feels so incoherent. The only constant is change. I'm not sure who I was, but this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. This story could return to a movie. Maybe call it Mission Impossible. Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name! Watching a new Drinksmith star rise aboard the Astral Express, I can't help but feel a little emotional. I can already imagine it. Maybe you're taking over as Drinksmith one day while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. And I'll bring your drink recipes with me to every place I go. Shush. Don't even think about it. Customers whom you've served are recorded in the guest list. Open the guest list and take a look. Invite customers to try our surprise drinks and you might share some extra delightful moments with them. Oh, Kafka's complete. Well, we can invite her. Are you happy? Okay. Oh, it's the other names for the other drinks. I might try that, like, tomorrow or something off stream. And that's nice. Receive guests one through invitations. Alright, I guess I have to retreat. Get someone. Let's get Kafka back. You invite Kafka to taste the drink, but only hear a series of busy tones. Busy, busy. I guess staying busy isn't so bad. Or did I run out of credit? You top up your own credit, but still hear the familiar busy tone after dialing. You realize the issue might not be yours. Perhaps the recipient has no credit. Did that count? No, it didn't count. Okay, fine, I guess we'll get a guest. Let's get Herta and Herta. You invite Herta for a drink. Heard you cooked up something new? Let the puppet sample it. Not every establishment has the fortune to frequently receive genius, you know. Galactic Dream Duet. So, wait. This drink delivers dreams beyond imagination. Honk shoe. Dreams? Never studied how Puppet OS runs during standby. Honk shoe. Madam Herta. When the research group decided to include you, we had higher expectations. Yet I see no innovation in your report. Allowing you to join the experiment itself gave you a growth opportunity. You should be grateful. Don't rush for quick success. As the time comes, you'll naturally be listed as co-author. Madam Herta, bring me a glass of water. What's going on? Did my authority as a puppet lose effect? Honk shoe. Me. Conclusion. Puppets don't need dreams, nor even sleep. Alright. Temporary bar. What do you mean temporary? And that's that event done with. Wow. Still have to finish my own drink. I'll sit here and maybe drink. This is nice. I'm having a good time here. I even put a couple cherries in my drink because I love myself. Though perhaps one of you would have been preferred. I can't do dirty talk right now. Not at this hour. It's almost 7. Something weird with your arm, Kalis. Though perhaps one of you would have preferred to put the cherry in my drink. Alright. Let's work up to getting that. Yeah, because I have 8, and if we get 2 more, then we can wrap up this nice stream with a 10 pull. Which we do have one guaranteed 4-star. As per frickin' usual. Six stars from Pure Fiction. We'll do an Echo of War twice because I need some for Branya. I think we need to replace Kafka with Himeko and replace Kafka with Jade. There we go.
I always deliver.
We'll just watch this like a movie.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Destined for oblivion.
You know, it is nice that it's able to adapt to a 16:10 ratio, but a lot of information is being cut off on stream because Twitch broadcasts are usually in 16:9.
Bending the rules. You won't get away.
Of course, the way to fix that will be to play it in a windowed mode, but I don't think
It too shall fall.
that's going to change the way that I play the game, and I don't want to detract from my own experience.
For me or you. That's better. Don't let me down.
Destined for oblivion.
But then again, my own experience is always being ruined by something like Discord.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Still waters of oblivion.
Very glad I got all the stuff, the new outfit done on time. But it also means I don't really have much to do this week.
Stellaron changes everything.
I'm sure I'll find something. Might work on a new art piece. If I can think of something. You know, that's the issue. Is that I don't really have a lot of new ideas for art lately. But I feel I really need to get back into the practice of doing stuff like that and posting it. I used to do it more frequently, of course, but yeah, but don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, I'm just fiddling with the Discord audio. I'll finish off my water, just so I can say that I am fully hydrated. Uh-oh.
Still waters of oblivion.
And I guess we have enough. Let's get some more. Just because. And I'll open up this pack of fig Newtons because I feel like it. And if there's something that Keyheld and Elfalkir feels like doing, she'll damn well do it.
I weep for the departed. It did so far. You won't get away. Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. You won't get away.
But you see, the aspect ratio issue is something that I don't have to worry about with Neptunia because it automatically has its form of letterboxing. That's the term, right? Where it, well, it's not like black bars, but it's like a cloud texture, and I think that's nice because it fits in with the title screen. But it's not going to be on screen anyways, so... Even if it's slightly peeking through, I do have my borders on screen. You know, for that extra zazz.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. That's better.
Destined for oblivion.
But I guess I'll be shown on Friday. Perhaps I should work out a small little script of what I want to say. I think we'll be fine. And if not, sure we are. I am, after all, pretty damn fine. I should turn on some lights upstairs, before it gets too dark. I'll be honest with y'all, I haven't been feeling the best over the past few days. Don't know what it could be. But my sleep schedule is also out of whack, so... You know, after all that time I spent fixing it, maybe that's what it is. I should think about going to bed early tonight. It's all about treating yourself gently. You know what I mean? I'm not drunk, by the way, but I am feeling it, but also it's like, I'm just trying to be, like, nice here. Have a nice talk with all of you. I'm not that lightweight. One drink isn't enough. But was this enough? Almost. Used 300,000 credits.
Feeling good. I must stay focused.
Damn. That's
Feeling
okay.
good.
We can get a lot of these.
Must stay focused.
Is that enough? Well, here we have one more, but, we're gonna save this extra one for a rainy day.
Feeling good. I must stay focused. Feeling good. I must stay focused.
Hmm. Damn. So close. Insufficient materials. This one needs 2 extra for another purpose. Save the extra 2 for a rainy day, and because these are on the standard walk, I wonder who we're gonna get. I really hope there's a Black Swan rerun. And then MiHoYo's gonna be like, no, here's another The Herda rerun. Great, thanks. 10, please. Oh, nothing extravagant, I know that much. But we might get a refunded pull. Interesting. Guess that was our 4-star. Do I have any of these before? Have I had this one before? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, looks like I had one before. Hey, I don't use hunt characters that much, so I have a lot that I don't use. Huh. I could do that on S3, and then I could also put this on S3. This is on S5 because... would you expect anything else from me? Would you? Would you expect anything else from me? Like I said, I wasn't feeling that great, but after today, it's nice to just relax and... I was gonna say it's nice to relax and play with yourself every once in a while, but that's not what I mean. Play a game. Well, I don't have these horns on my head because I'm very pure in thought. But I suppose that wraps it up for today. Let me just get my... Let's get back up here. Today was nice and relaxing, and I will be back Friday with this big outfit reveal. Tonight, I'm giving all of you some homework. I want you to treat yourselves, drink some tea, whatever relaxes you. Take it easy. Go to sleep early. Treat yourself well. Be ready for Friday. And as always, capping off tonight, as always shall be, you are welcome for the show. And I will see you all maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. Who's to say? Good night, everyone.